Hello, and welcome to the Royal English Podcast. My name is Anna, and today we are going to talk about something that touches every part of your life: confidence. Have you ever felt too shy to speak in class, or avoided trying something new because you were afraid of failing? Maybe you've looked at someone and thought, I wish I were as confident as they are. If you've ever felt this way, you are not alone. Confidence is something we all struggle with, and something we can all build. In this episode, we will explore what confidence really means, how self-esteem affects your actions, how positive affirmations can help, and how a method called exposure can slowly make you braver every day. Let's begin. Confidence is believing in yourself, in your ability to do something, even if it's hard. It does not mean you are perfect. It does not mean you never feel nervous. It simply means you try anyway. Confident people make mistakes too, but they do not let those mistakes stop them. They say, I will learn, I will grow, I will try again. That is real confidence, and you can learn it too. Confidence and self-esteem are close friends, but they are not exactly the same. Confidence is about what you do. Self-esteem is about how you see yourself. Someone with high self-esteem might say, I am worthy. I make mistakes, but I am still a good person. I deserve love and respect. When you have strong self-esteem, you treat yourself kindly. And when you treat yourself kindly, it is easier to take risks, speak up, and try new things, even if you fail sometimes. That is why building self-esteem is the first step to building confidence. Here are 3 ways to grow your self-esteem. First, talk to yourself like a friend. Would you tell your best friend, you are so stupid, if they made a mistake? Of course not. So do not talk to yourself that way either. Try saying things like, it's okay to mess up, I did my best today. I'm learning, and that's enough. Second, remember your strengths. Everyone has something they are good at. Maybe you are a good listener, a fast learner, or a kind friend. Write down 5 things you like about yourself. Read them every day. Add more over time. Third, accept compliments. When someone says, you did great, do not say, no, it wasn't much. Just say, thank you. Accepting kind words helps you believe them. Now let's talk about one small but powerful habit: positive affirmations. An affirmation is a short sentence you say to yourself on purpose to build a new belief. It might feel silly at first, but science shows that repeated words can shape how you think and how you feel. Here are some simple affirmations you can try. I am enough. I believe in myself. Every day I grow stronger. I deserve good things. I can handle challenges. Say them in the morning. Say them in front of the mirror. Say them before something scary. At first, your brain might say, that's not true. But if you repeat the words enough, every day, your brain begins to believe. Because the truth is, your thoughts shape your feelings, and your feelings shape your actions. Change your thoughts, and you start to change your world. Now let's talk about one of the best ways to grow confidence in real life: exposure. What does that mean? It means doing the thing that scares you, just a little, again and again, until it's not so scary anymore. This technique is used in therapy. It's simple, but powerful. Here is how it works. First, choose a small fear. For example, talking to a stranger, speaking in a meeting, ordering food in English. Second, break it into small steps. Start easy. If you want to get better at public speaking, do not give a long speech on the first day. Maybe your first step is just raising your hand in class, or saying one sentence in a group. Third, repeat the step until it feels easier. Then move to the next level. This process builds real, lasting confidence. You teach your brain, this is not dangerous. I can do it. Every time you face a fear, it gets smaller. And every time you do something brave, you get bigger. So, today, we talked about what confidence is. Believing in yourself and trying, even when it's hard. We talked about self-esteem, the way you see and value yourself. We talked about positive affirmations, using kind words to train your brain. And we talked about exposure, growing confidence by doing small, brave things, again and again. In the next part of this episode, we will talk about body language, social confidence, and how to stay strong even when things don't go as planned. This is Anna, and you've been listening to the Royal English Podcast. Talk to you in the next part. Hello again, and welcome back to the Royal English Podcast. This is Anna, and in the last part, we talked about the meaning of confidence, how self-esteem affects your actions, and how positive affirmations and small actions can help you grow stronger. Today, let's go deeper. In this part, we will explore how your body language can help you feel more confident, how to deal with social fear and speak up in groups, and what to do when things don't go as planned. Let's begin. Have you ever heard the phrase, fake it until you make it? In the case of confidence, it is often true. Your mind and body are connected. That means the way you sit, stand, and speak affects how you feel. Let's try a simple example. Right now, sit or stand up straight. Lift your chin. Pull your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Now, say, I can do this. Even if you did not feel confident a moment ago, your body has already started to change how your mind feels. This is called the power pose. When you hold a strong, open body posture, your brain receives the message, I am in control. So here are 3 tips to use body language for confidence. First, keep your posture open. Do not cross your arms or look down. Stand or sit tall. Look forward. Open posture helps you feel safe and ready. Second, use eye contact. You do not need to stare, but looking someone in the eye shows that you are listening and that you are present. It also helps you feel connected. If it is too hard, look between their eyes or at their nose. It still works. Third, smile gently. You don't need to force a big smile, but a soft, natural smile relaxes your face and shows warmth. People respond well to friendly energy, and that helps your confidence grow in return. Let's move to another common challenge, social fear. Maybe you want to speak in a group, ask a question, or join a conversation, but your heart starts beating fast, your hands shake, and you stay quiet instead. This fear is normal. Almost everyone feels nervous in social situations sometimes. But here's the good news. You can train your social confidence like a muscle. Start small. Say hello to someone new. Ask one question in class. Say thank you to the bus driver. Every small social action builds strength. The key is repetition. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. And here is another trick. Prepare simple scripts in your mind. For example, if you are going to a party, think of 3 things you can say when you meet someone. Like, how do you know the host? Or, I love your jacket. Where did you get it? Having these phrases ready helps reduce fear and gives you something safe to say. Now, let's talk about a moment we all face: failure. What happens when you try and it still goes badly? Maybe you spoke in public and forgot your words, or you joined a group and felt ignored. These moments hurt, but they do not mean you failed. They mean you are learning. Confidence is not about being perfect. It is about trying again after things go wrong. Here's what to do when you have a bad experience. First, breathe. Take a moment to calm your body. Second, speak kindly to yourself. Say, "That was hard, but I'm proud I tried." Third, reflect. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What would I do differently next time? Then, most importantly, try again. You are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. Every time you fall and stand up again, your confidence grows. Let's take a moment to summarize. In this part, we explored how body language helps your brain feel safe and strong. We learned that open posture, eye contact, and a soft smile can change how others see you and how you see yourself. We also looked at social confidence, how small daily actions, simple scripts, and repetition can make you braver over time. And we talked about failure, how to reflect, learn, and rise again after things go wrong. In the next part, we will dive into confidence in different areas of life: school, work, and relationships, and how to build it step by step in each place. This is Anna, and you have been listening to the Royal English Podcast. See you in the next part. Hello again, and welcome back to the Royal English Podcast. This is Anna, and in the last part, we talked about using body language to feel more confident, facing social fears, and learning from failure. In this part, we are going to explore how to build confidence in different areas of life. Confidence is not one big skill. It is many small skills used in different situations. You might feel confident when you cook, but not when you speak English. You might feel strong in private, but not when giving a presentation. That is normal. So today, let's look at confidence in 3 places: school, or learning, work, and relationships. Let's begin with school, or learning. Many students feel nervous when asking questions, sharing answers, or making mistakes in class. But learning is not about being perfect. It is about growing. If you are afraid of asking a question, try writing it down first. If you worry about making mistakes, remember, every expert was once a beginner. Speak up once a day, even if it's just 1 sentence. When you participate, even a little, your brain starts to believe, I belong here. I can do this. If you are learning a new language, speak out loud at home. Read to yourself. Record your voice. You don't have to be fluent. You just have to be brave. Now, let's talk about confidence at work. In many jobs, people are afraid to speak in meetings, share ideas, or say no. Confidence at work comes from preparation and self-respect. If you have to give a report, practice in advance. If you have a good idea, write it down clearly, then share it simply. If someone asks for something that is not fair, say, let me think about that. You do not have to say yes to everything to be liked. True confidence at work means knowing your value and speaking with respect. Even if your voice shakes, your words matter. Now let's talk about relationships with family, friends, and partners. Confidence in relationships means being able to express your needs and feelings without fear. It means saying, I feel sad when you ignore me, or I need more time to myself, or even I don't agree with that. It also means listening to others with care. When you speak honestly and listen kindly, your relationships become stronger. If you are afraid of conflict, try writing down your thoughts first. Start with small things. Use calm words. Use I instead of you. For example, say, I feel hurt when plans change without telling me, instead of, you never tell me anything. This makes the other person more open, and it helps you feel strong and clear. Let's pause here and review. We talked about building confidence in school by speaking up, asking questions, and making mistakes without shame. We talked about work, using preparation, boundaries, and clear communication to feel more sure of yourself. And we talked about relationships, expressing your feelings kindly and clearly, and listening with respect. Confidence is not about being loud. It is about being true to yourself in different moments. In the next part, we will explore how to stay confident when facing rejection, criticism, or comparison. 3 things that often steal our self-belief. This is Anna, and you are listening to the Royal English Podcast. See you soon in the next part. Hello again, and welcome back. to the Royal English Podcast. This is Anna, and in the last part, we talked about how to build confidence in school, at work, and in relationships. Today, we will talk about something deeper. What happens to your confidence when someone rejects you? What if you try your best and someone criticizes you? What if you look at other people and feel small? These are hard moments, but they are also powerful lessons. So in this part, we will explore at how to stay confident when you face rejection, criticism, and comparison. Let's start with rejection. Rejection means someone says no to you. It could be a job you did not get, a person who did not like you back, or a group that did not accept you. Rejection hurts. But rejection is not the end. It is redirection. It simply means this path is not for you. There is another one waiting. All successful people have faced rejection. Writers, artists, leaders, they all heard no many times before they heard yes. The key is to not let rejection define you. You can say, "That hurt, but it does not change my value. You are still worthy. You are still enough." Next, let's talk about criticism. Criticism is when someone points out what you did wrong. Sometimes it is helpful. Sometimes it is just mean. The first step is to ask, is this feedback useful? If yes, take the lesson. Grow from it. If no, let it go. You are allowed to improve, but you do not have to accept every negative opinion. Confidence means knowing who you are and what is true about you, even when someone else sees only the mistakes. Now let's talk about comparison. This one is very common. You look at someone else, maybe on social media, maybe in real life, and think, they are better than me. They are smarter, richer, more beautiful, more successful. But here is something important. You are comparing your inside to their outside. You do not see their fears, their failures, their lonely nights. You only see the best part they show. And every person has a different path. Your journey cannot be compared to anyone else's. So when you catch yourself comparing, stop, breathe. Say to yourself, I am on my own path. I am growing at my own speed. Then focus on your own progress. Celebrate your small wins. Look at how far you have come. You do not need to be better than anyone else. You just need to be better than the person you were yesterday. Let's take a moment to review what we've learned today. Rejection is not failure. It is a sign to try a new direction. Criticism can help you grow, but only if it comes from love, not harm. And comparison steals your joy. Your path is yours alone. Staying confident is not about avoiding pain. It is about staying kind to yourself in painful moments. In the next part, we will look at how to help others build their confidence and how supporting others also strengthens your own. This is Anna, and you have been listening to the Royal English Podcast. See you soon in the next part. Hello again, and welcome back to the Royal English Podcast. This is Anna, and in the last part, we talked about staying confident when facing rejection, criticism, and comparison. Those are big challenges, and learning to move through them makes you stronger. But today, we will talk about something just as powerful, helping others build their confidence. Because here is the truth. Confidence grows faster when we grow together. When you support someone else, you also support yourself. When you lift others up, you rise with them. So, in this part, we will talk about how to help others feel more confident and how that builds a strong, supportive world around you. Let's begin. Have you ever seen someone who was too afraid to speak? Or someone who made a small mistake and then looked ashamed? In those moments, your words matter more than you think. One kind sentence can change a person's whole day. You can say, "I liked what you shared," or "You did great. I'm proud of you," or even, "I've felt that way too." You're not alone. When you encourage others, their confidence grows. And at the same time, you remind yourself what kindness feels like. Supporting others is also about listening. Sometimes people just need someone to hear them, without judgment, without fixing, without giving advice. You can help someone feel safe by simply being present. You can say, "I'm here. I'm listening." That alone can be powerful. Now let's talk about comparison again, but this time from a different view. Sometimes we compare ourselves to people who seem very confident, and sometimes we feel jealous. But what if instead of comparing, we learn from them? What if we say, "I admire their courage. How can I try that too?" And what if, instead of jealousy, we offer them kindness? Say, "You're amazing. You inspire me." It may feel strange at first, but when you cheer for someone else, your heart expands. And that opens the door for your own confidence to grow. Another way to help others is to share your story. Talk about your struggles. Talk about your fears. Talk about how you used to feel and how you changed. When people hear your journey, they feel less alone. They think, if they can grow, maybe I can too. Your story might be the light someone else needs in a dark moment. And telling your story also reminds you how far you have come. Let's not forget that helping others includes being patient. Not everyone moves at the same speed. Not everyone learns the same way. Be patient with those who are still finding their voice. Give space for people to try and try again. Cheer for them when they are brave. Be gentle when they make mistakes. Confidence is not built in one day, but your support today can last for years in someone's heart. Let's take a moment to review. Helping others builds your own confidence too. Encouraging words, kind listening, sharing your story, and showing patience. These are the ways you can lift someone up. And every time you do that, you also remind yourself that you are strong, kind, and growing. In the next part, we will talk about how to build daily habits that protect your confidence, even when life is busy or hard. This is Anna, and you have been listening to the Royal English Podcast. See you in the next part. Hello again, and welcome back to the Royal English Podcast. This is Anna, and today we have come to the final part of our series on building confidence. Over the past episodes, we have talked about what confidence really is, how to build it step by step, and how to stay strong even when life challenges you. Now let's bring everything together. Let's talk about how to make confidence a part of your daily life. Not just something you feel sometimes, but something you carry with you every day. Confidence is not about being perfect. It is not about always knowing what to say or always feeling brave. It is about trusting that you can try. It is about knowing that even if you fall, you will get back up. So how do we protect our confidence in daily life? The answer is simple. Build small habits that remind you of your strength. Here are some ideas. Start your morning with a kind thought about yourself. Say to yourself, I am learning. I am growing. I am enough. Each morning, choose one thing you are proud of, even if it is small. Like I helped a friend yesterday, or I tried something new. These small reminders grow your self-respect. Then, during the day, look for moments to be brave. Say hello first. Ask the question. Share your idea. Take the step. You do not have to be loud. You only have to be honest. Each brave moment builds your confidence. And at night, take a few minutes to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What can I learn from today? What will I try again tomorrow? Reflection is not about judging yourself. It is about noticing your progress and being kind to yourself on hard days. And remember, you will still have days when you feel unsure. That is normal. Confidence does not mean you never doubt yourself. It means you keep going, even when you do. So, as we end this podcast series, I want to leave you with 3 simple truths. 1, you are allowed to grow slowly. Real confidence takes time. You are not behind. You are on your path. 2, your voice matters, even if it shakes, even if it is quiet. Speak with honesty, and the world will hear you. And 3, the more you believe in others, the more you will believe in yourself. Kindness is a mirror. Give it freely, and it will come back to you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you walk away feeling braver, calmer, and more connected to your true self. And remember, confidence is not something you find. It is something you build. One choice, one step, one day at a time. This is Anna, and you have been listening to the Royal English Podcast. Take care and keep going. You've got this.